I spent a lifetime cultivating to spirit wheel realm and a raid flood dragon formation. Evan Johnson is still so young. How can he easily destroy it?
Grandmaster, if he harbors a malicious intention, wouldn't that mean in the future he would surpass you?
As long as he puts on this dragon scale bracelet, even if he's 10 times more powerful, he could not escape the palm of my hand. Ha ha ha.
Grandmaster.
Evan, when you were 3 years old, your father sent you up the mountain. Now, if your father's spirit in heaven saw your accomplishments, he would certainly, just like me, be extremely gratified.
Grandmaster, in my heart, you are my father. I will always be filial to you.
As your grandmaster, my greatest wish is to retrieve the 3 treasures stolen by your 3 treacherous masters.
Grandmaster, I request permission to leave to help you retrieve the treasures and capture the traitors.
It's hard to achieve. Those 3 treasures have now indeed been sealed inside by them to retrieve the treasures, unless they are willing to give them to you. Otherwise, even if you forcefully seize it, the treasures will also turn into garbage. There will be no value at all, let alone the 3 of them are certainly not ordinary people.
First Master Fiona Williams, daughter of the Williams family, owns trillions of Williams's assets, known as the Cold Beauty. Second Master Winter Taylor is the capital's top socialite. Countless men fell under her beauty, the most charming and enthusiastic. Third Master Milan Martin, daughter of Capital's gang leader, is known as the Underground Queen. She is cold-blooded and merciless. Mentioning her, everyone turns pale.
Let me go! Please, let me go!
Grandmaster, I will let them know how to tell right from wrong. Let them consider that we are from the same sect and willingly hand over the treasures back to us.
It's not easy like that. If they know your identity, they will guard against you. Retrieving the treasures will be more difficult.
Grandmaster, don't sigh anymore, I swear. No matter how difficult it is, I will help you retrieve the 3 treasures.
Well. Come on, my disciple. Put on this dragon scale bracelet. This bracelet can help you sense treasures. At the same time, all my disciples who leave here are also subject to this bracelet. Before the bracelet turns black, if you do not return to the mountain to report back, all your spiritual energy will be lost and blood vessels will be blocked until you self-explode. Don't untie it. It can't be taken off. If you are loyal to me and our sect and return with treasures early, I assure you will be safe.
Oh dear. I am going down the mountain now. I promise. Definitely, to retrieve the 3 treasures, along with the 3 traitors, and bring them all back. And by the way, remove this troublesome thing sooner. I'm off.
Piss off, piss off, piss off. If you break it, can you afford to compensate?
It's not made of paper. How could it be damaged by touching?
You're talking through your hat, you beggar. What you said is glib. Your dirty hands don't deserve it.
I haven't criticized you yet. The car is parked in the middle and blocks my way.
This is the Martin's turf. You stinky beggar. Get out of here quickly.
Aubrey, open your eyes wide and look with your dog's eyes. This is the Martin's entrance gate. A good dog doesn't block the way. Got it?
This pauper can't understand people. Let's give him a lesson.
Come on.
You dare to run? Little beast, our boss comes out. You're in for it.
Your boss? Which little beast is it? Call it out. Let me have a look.
You're looking for trouble by insulting our boss. Guys, come out.
just you lot? Are you still not convinced? Now you can tell me which little beast is your boss. Call it out for me to see.
Who is scolding me? You are the little beast.
Boss! Well, it was this beggar who insulted you.
How dare you? Ha! You, stinky hooligan.
Wow. The underground queen mentioned Milan Martin.
Nasty hooligan. How dare you molest me?
Miss, I was wrong. I shouldn't have insulted you. I was kicked out by my stepmother, so I have nothing at all. I know a bit of martial arts. Please take me in.
Get lost. You get lost.
Please take me in.
Okay, it's you insisting on clinging. When we go back later, it's not up to you to leave anymore.
Hello, boss.
Let me introduce him. He is the new bodyguard.
Hello, everyone.
Dare to challenge me? You're still too green.
Do you think this lousy rope can hold me? What's going on? Where's my spiritual power?
I advise you'd better not to struggle. It's my celestial silk binding rope. You couldn't escape even with wings.
What's going on? Where is my spiritual power?
It seems my guess is right. You also come for my neon blood crystal. It seems my guess was right. You also come here for my neon blood crystal.
What crystal? I was just looking at your...
Stop pretending here. Over the years, anyone who tried to get this treasure has ended right here, and you will not be an exception.
Now, my spiritual power is lost, and this little witch wants my life. To get away, I'm afraid I must first put myself at a disadvantage.
Shameless man. You actually...
Idiot. Since I came down the mountain, I haven't gone to the toilet yet. You've had me tied up for so long, even if no water for 10 days. I should have to pee by now. Okay. Ouch. Beautiful. I really don't know any treasure. Please, I beg you to let me go. Beautiful. My mom always told me that we were in a poor family. We work on the farm at home, so I haven't seen the world. I've never seen Big Scene before. I'm scared. Please let me go.
So scared that you wet your pants. Such little guts. Dare to steal from the Martin.
A weakling dares to look for trouble. We four great villains aren't face.
So stinky. Throw him out.
Don't. We seldom got the unlucky guy. It will be fun to throw him out after torturing him slowly. Ha ha ha.
Hehehe. The fourth villain is right. Get moving quickly. I, Milan Martin, have not seen dismemberment for a long time. Let's tear him apart.
What did you say? Tear apart?
That's right. Tearing apart living people is much more exciting than a transformation.
You, Master, you gave me a counterfeit and shoddy product. Only a few days. It has drained my spiritual power. If I can get out alive, I'll get even with you for this.
You are going to hell. Any last words, eh? I have great compassion and allow you to speak.
Okay. This is what you said, huh? Milan Martin, a big villainess, a scorpion, the first villainess in the world. I took liberties with you today. I'd leave without regrets. Even if I go to hell, the first thing I'd do would be to do it again.
Okay, today. I'll let you feel my whip.
Haha, a poor fish. You're in trouble. Our Mrs. Golden Whip is quite famous. After 5 lashes, your body will fester. After 10 lashes, your meridians will break. After 20 lashes, no one can save you.
Those who covet neon blood crystal have all taken at least 10 lashes. And you not only dare to covet my treasure, but also wish to take... Today, if I don't give you 15 lashes, I'm not the miss of the Martin. Count for me.
1,
2,
3.
4.
If you have the guts, destroy me.
Fine, 11 lashes to go. First, I'll cripple you. Then I'll let you go to hell.
Wicked woman. You're so malicious. You'll never get married.
You, 5.
Quickly awaken, obtain the treasure, and save my sect.
Grandmaster, you are a liar. I certainly don't want to end myself with your... comfortable.
This is already the 10th lash. He's actually fine.
This golden whip actually unclogged all my meridians. Truly a blessing in disguise. Hey,
This is the golden whip from my ancestor. 10 lashes to sever the meridians. No one would be left intact. This is impossible. 11.
Oh. This is the Fusion Heaven realm. I heard Grandmaster say that those reaching Fusion Heaven realm are but a mere few dozen people. Even the Grandmaster is not among them. Could it be this golden whip is helpful to my immortalization? How about it, little beauty?
you dare. Let go of our miss.
Scoundrel! You!
Thank your miss very much for whipping me. Originally, I feel uncomfortable all over. But after her whips, I feel refreshed all over. Doesn't hurt at all. Extremely comfortable.
Miss, your neon blood crystal is a rare treasure in the world. It can arbitrarily transfer spiritual power. It can't be because of this kid just molest you, right?
You!
I didn't expect to let him gain such a big favor for no reason. We have followed the miss for years and never have the chance.
Brat, you actually benefited from the treasure, so you can't leave as you want. From now on, you are my people no matter what.
Who said I was leaving? Such a great beauty. I surely can't leave at all.
You. You like beautiful women, right? Fiona Williams, the Miss of Williams, is seeking for a husband today. Why not you go on my behalf to the Williams?
Ladies and gentlemen, the Martin family with the Golden Whip has sent a congratulatory gift. Hope the Williams in Dragon City, during the annual Seeking Husband event, have a distinguished man.
Hello?
This is the gift.
Hello, this way, please.
Miss Williams, when will she come out?
Indeed. Miss Williams never shows her true self. Today, even if I can't be the selected, if I could see her, this event is worthwhile.
The most beautiful of the capital. I, Evan Johnson, am curious to see what she looks like. to deserve the title of most.
Please welcome Miss Williams.
What? Fiona Williams is actually an old woman. Really? This fake and inferior product actually sensed at this time. Could it be she is the first master I'm looking for? Impossible. The Grandmaster said, the first master is a peerless beauty of the capital.
Welcome everyone to participate in my annual Seeking Husband event. This year, the theme of the event is to find a man with good moral character and promising future to marry me. Once married to me, all my wealth and cultivation will be shared with him. I will help him cultivate to become a divine soul realm master.
What?
Look at the old woman. It's really a fantasy. Are you a young girl instead of wanting a young husband? Look at yourself in the mirror.
Indeed absurd. No wonder for all these years, the events were held, she never gets married. So ugly. Still wants to marry off? It's really unaware of her own limitations.
I think it's just a farce. And a consolation of this old witch. Come on, come on, come on. Everyone, look at her. Today, who will, unluckily, become this old witch's husband?
Alas, judging by appearances, no respect for elders, I think the people who is overconfident and ignorant of limitations is actually you three.
Where did this bastard come from? Do you know who the three of us are?
That's right. We three have distinguished status. You, a mere servant, dare to come to such a place to provoke us. Guards, take him and throw him out.
Hold on. Everyone who comes here is a cultivator. You, a mere servant, don't even know what cultivation is, yet dare to provoke us. Today, we must teach you a lesson. You must pay the price.
Oh? Don't think you are fast? Then you could escape from my palm.
You little beggar. Try every means. To please that old woman, do you wish to seek her favor?
As long as people live, they will grow old. Even the most beautiful woman will age and get wrinkles. You three look down upon the old woman so much. Could it be, you know, you all won't live to that age?
Young man, these words I do like hearing. So, are you willing to marry me now?
Marry her.
The Grandmaster said, unless they are willing to give, I cannot obtain the treasure. For the sake of the treasure, I have to sacrifice myself. But her age and appearance, oh Grandmaster, you are kidding me about beauty. You've wronged me. I'll marry, come.
Okay, then, come to the stage. Servant, bring wine. Young man, drink up.
Come on, what hurdles do I need to pass?
Oh my god. How did he turn into an old man? Good heavens. How did he turn into an old man?
Unexpectedly, this old witch is so vicious, with all good intentions. Helped her out of a tight spot, yet she turned him into an old man.
Old hag certainly matches an old man. It's a pity for the young man. Confusedly fall into her trap. Let's see how he gets back up.
Those who wish to marry me must first pass 3 challenges. The first challenge is a test of mental fortitude. If one cannot accept such a change in the future, how can he take on greater responsibilities?
Just like I said before, people will all grow old. Given this, being able to experience it earlier isn't necessarily a bad thing.
Very well. The first thing I'll test is your physical fitness. You've drunk my medicinal liquor. Vitality is rapidly depleting. Even if you have spiritual power at this moment, you're already impossible to use. If you can, in such a state, defeat my 4 subordinates, this challenge will be considered passed by you.
This is instant karma indeed.
Miss Williams sends the challenger the bell.
Miss Williams, how strong the sense of ceremony is.
They are here to send you to hell with the bell.
You think I'm stupid?
You, a little beggar, can have the chance to fight with my 4 devils. It is your fortune accumulated through many lifetimes. It is just a fool's luck.
Being given a bell is not a fortune. If I were to marry you, it would be a real fortune. My 2 masters. One beats me with a whip. The other forces me to drink poison. The power raised by whip spot is now suppressed by the poison. If I were defeated by those 4, I will disgrace my grandmaster.
No way. This old witch could actually be teased by others. Today, we really have seen something new. Ha ha ha.
Take action now.
Miss Williams, you are with your white hair, and I'm in my late years. We are a match made in heaven. Why do we still fight? So the treasure is here.
Ayowe.
Little hooligan, this bell is the heirloom of the Williams family. It has trapped countless losers of the event. Today, it's used to encase you. It is a worthy ending for you.
Hey, heartless woman, I didn't disdain your age and look. Instead, you don't want me to live? Wait till I get out of this shabby bell. I must, in front of everybody, kiss you deeply.
This bell has encased too many unlucky souls. The resentment accumulated inside is comparable to half of the spirit wheel realm. If you could survive after the incense burns out, I will consider that you have passed the first challenge. Light the incense.
This hooligan is overconfident. Now that's settled. He has turned into an old man and will suffocate in the bell.
Fighting against Fiona Williams would have no good ending. This old witch has cultivated to the divine soul realm. In today's world, the people who can defeat her are only the masters in fusion heaven realm.
If it weren't for using these unlucky men for cultivation, she would never possibly reach divine soul realm.
The people in divine soul realm can refine human and beast souls. This realm has special abilities. Fiona Williams has unexpectedly reached it. Certainly, these men were ignorant in order to cultivate and ascend. They even disregard their own lives.
When this bell is opened, this little ruffian must has already gone to hell.
Deserved it. Ha 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 ha.
Little ruffian, if you give up now, I might actually consider letting you out and alive.
If I beg for mercy and leave Kandahar, how would I ever get by afterwards? And besides, my dear master is so cruel and merciless. If I don't teach her a lesson, she might skin me alive.
Why is there no sound? Has he been suffocated?
Miss, the incense has burned out.
Open it to collect the body.
Oh my god, he is still alive. He defeated the 4 devils. God, I'm not mistaken, am I? How profound the internal power is to be able to do it.
Oh dear. Truly a hidden talent. He even destroyed the bell of the Williams family.
He regained his youthful appearance.
I have found it. The treasures of my masters all could aid my cultivation. A blessing in disguise is actually these things. Miss Williams, steamed by your dampness, why do I feel refreshed, with sharper ears and clearer eyes, rejuvenated all over?
This is impossible? That bell has been treasured by us for 300 years. How could you have ruined it easily? Where did you cultivate?
What do you mean where? I'm just a beggar, come to Miss Williams' residence, and hope for a life relying on you.
actually a petty hoodlum. But petty hoodlum could not be a cultivator. You wait, there are still 2 challenges. I'll definitely make you regret it.
Oh, you. The thing I regret the most is not going in together with you to feel it. It might bring out a 28-year-old beauty, don't you think so?
You... don't celebrate too early. You barely won the first challenge. There must be a master helping you. Just wait. In the second challenge, I will surely make you and the man behind you have nowhere to hide.
I am quite curious. How do you, Miss Williams, plan to torture your fiancé? Me?
Light the second incense. The rule remains the same. Break the situation within the time. If you can't, then leave.
Fine. I'd like to see what tricks you can pull off. Talk about it.
You now are already in the second challenge. Don't you think the fragrance is very special? The second stage is my illusionary realm. Using the time of an incense, if you can't break through, you'll be trapped for life in this illusionary realm and suffer mental disarray.
It's so hot. I'm suffocating. Let me out. Let me out. Cold, so cold.
The cultivation of Fiona Williams is truly unfathomable. Even the illusionary realm has been conjured by her.
The poor guy is unlucky. He is too young and impossible to possess. The force to counter the realm. To be able to confront it, one needs to cultivate 50 years at least.
Serves him right. He was just lucky to win at first. Now it's to let him realize how a little ruffian could possibly strut around in the world of cultivation.
My head is out of control.
Give up resisting. Come with me. I'll take you to paradise. Cross here, you will be in paradise. Come on. Come on, come on.
It seems he will be done. The incense is about to burn out. He's still not awake. He will be a madman all his life.
The last one, driven mad by her, jumped off a cliff last month.
Overconfident, a toad wanting to eat swan meat. A beggar dares to deal with the cultivators like Fiona Williams. His ending will be terrible. Hopefully, he will learn his lesson. Don't do stupid things again. Ah, ha ha ha.
Wow, so beautiful.
What? This is Fiona Williams.
Fiona Williams actually is so beautiful. My God.
Oops. The first beauty in Dragon City is truly well-deserved. Why such a great beauty disguise herself as an old witch?
Is this an illusion? Or reality?
Past. Miss Williams, don't cheat.
Fine, you win. Since you've broken my realm, then it will be the third challenge. You better be careful.
Why didn't Grandmaster tell me? My master actually is an extreme beauty.
If you keep staring at me, I will disqualify you.
Little beauty, if you tear off this painted skin, the people who come to marry you will certainly break down your gate. Why put on this ghostly face to scare people?
Sure, none of your business.
Tell you, I'm just one step away from becoming your husband. Once I marry you, everything of yours will be under my control. You now must get used to it. As for me, my purpose is to let everyone know. Though I, Evan Johnson, am good-tempered, I cannot allow my woman to hit me under the broad daylight. Next, I will use all my power to show you the abilities of your husband.
You scoundrel. Don't you even think about it. are heirs of the four great families. Each has exceptional talent and powerful spiritual energy. In the third challenge, you will fight with them. If you can pass their challenge...
I must destroy these four you.
Why?
Because how can I let my wife be surrounded by so many useless pretty boys?
You little scoundrel. Don't think you can succeed just because you passed previous tests. Look, these four are closed-door disciples trained by masters of Fusion Heaven Realm.
Closed-door disciples. And what of open-door disciples? The Fusion Heaven Realm. Is it powerful?
What a big talker. You're dressed as a mere servant, not knowing how many tricks you've learned from your master. You even disregard the entire cultivation world.
Ignorance is bliss. The four of us are direct disciples of the masters. Once the four of us join hands, no one is a match in the city. Where did you come from, beggar? Do you know what this realm is?
I see each of you proudly displaying your foolishness. Is Fusion Heaven Realm hard to achieve?
Fools rush in where angels fear. We all are people of status. I won't argue with you. In a moment, I will show all present how this arrogant fellow met his end.
That's right. Before was just the appetizer. Next, let you feel our power.
Moreover, Miss Williams is from great family and possesses exceptional abilities, while you are a man with no mark, like a weakling. How dare you to marry Miss Williams? I really need to teach you a lesson.
The four of you are completely effeminate with so delicate features.
Hey?
Not necessarily able to beat me. Wish to teach me a lesson. You must be dreaming, huh?
Evan Johnson. Before, no matter how you win with shameful methods, now you have to honestly compete with them. In a contest, if you want to regret it, there's still time.
The four great families are beyond you too much. You, a man with no mark, cannot fight against. Didn't you hear her reminding you?
Alas, my future wife is worried about me and reminds me, why are you jealous for no reason?
In Seeking Husband event, masters and prominent families gather in great numbers. How did you, little rascal, appear to make a scene? Little rascal, be careful to go for wool and come back shorn.
Don't talk anymore, like, let you feel the power of four great families.
Four symbols. Divine Sealing Array.
It's over. I thought they would do it one by one. Unexpectedly, the four young masters started with an ace move.
This array can corner the enemy. Once spiritual power is unleashed, it is impenetrable.
And in the end, the trapped person won't end well. I have seen it. When he was dragged out, he was already a skeleton.
He is doomed.
Young man, we are cultivators. Though we had some issues just now, I can't bear to see you end tragically right here. You should beg them for mercy. Give up.
Oh, begging for mercy? How should I beg for them to let me go?
You are scared now. I'll tell you. How to beg, kneel down, and kowtow to each of us 10 times. Then I will consider it.
40 kowtows, huh? For me, it's not an impossible task.
Why not say it earlier that you're a coward? Come here. Grab it. Walk around the arena for a round. Then I'll let you go.
Are you serious, Itara? If I really do so, are you sure you'll let me go?
If he doesn't let you go, I will let you go. But the premise is, you have to.
It seems young Master Wilson is kinder than I thought. Hey, don't worry. I definitely will make you satisfied. What about young Master Hernan?
To beat lowly status like you is not my desire. If you are willing to slap yourself 10 times, I can let you go.
Oh, then it seems the demands aren't too excessive. Hey, how about this? I will fulfill wishes one by one. Let's turn hostility into peace.
Evan Johnson, if you've made up your mind to beg them for mercy, it means you give up the event. You'd better think it through.
Hey, when did I say I would beg?
Ha 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 ha.
4 great families. Cultivation is unmatched. Your brains don't work well. No one can help.
Evan Johnson, this 4 symbols divine sealing array only can be set by us together. It has drawn power from Azure Dragon, White Tiger, Vermilion Bird, and Black Tortoise.
It merges spiritual energy in air to seal your movement. It absorbs the spiritual energy of all cultivators to attack you.
Oh.
You should know, once attacked by the array, you will instantly become a terrible skeleton. I advise you to think carefully. Don't just throw your life away.
Sounds pretty awesome. Hey, Wife, are you worried about me? Are you done with your posturing? Is that all? Merely 4 people. A simplistic array should be broken with simple way. Watch closely, everyone.
What? He used just one move to break the 4 great families, 4 symbols, divine sealing array? Who exactly is he?
All the cultivators in Dragon City are here. This brat must have used some sorcery.
Who cares if it's sorcery or not? I have broken the array, right?
This?
Disciples of 4 great families, heed my command. Form the array.
What the hell, but play a war of attrition, huh?
Sorry about that. We were negligent just now. Now, let us show you our true power.
This guy depends on underhanded tactics to break through 2 challenges. How could he be a cultivator? I think he needs to be properly taught a lesson.
Johnson, this time, if you still use those crooked and unorthodox, thuggish tricks, even if you pass the challenges, and marry Miss Williams, you will surely be despised and scorned by all.
Fine. Since everyone here is curious about my true ability, I won't hold back anymore. Today I'll let you all see the power of Fusion Heaven Realm.
What? Fusion Heaven Realm?
What nonsense are you talking? Let's not even mention you simply have no chance to reach the realm. Even if you did cultivate to it under our 4 symbols, divine sealing array, it would still be useless.
Why would it be useless?
It's clear you're not a cultivator. You even don't know it. The 4 symbols divine sealing array can draw energy from heaven, earth, and people, including yours. No matter how much energy you have, it can absorb all.
Perhaps it is so for others, but it may not be the case for me. Because this inferior product's first main function is to suppress my spiritual power. I can't even use it myself, let alone you trying to absorb. There's no way.
Being suppressed? Haha, no is no. Wear a broken bracelet and say your power is suppressed. Ha ha ha.
Hey, I don't want it either. I can't use spiritual power, so I can only use inner power. I've heard the inner power cannot be drained away by such a formation or many people. Is that right or not? Oh, whether spiritual or internal power, as long as it can deal with you all, it is good power.
I really want to see how your internal power withstands the spiritual power of all of us. Still want to use the old tricks? We won't be fooled again.
So can you guess what I will do to break it?
Heh. Just with those 2 tricks, none of us doesn't know. I advise you, don't act like a monkey and run around here.
He seems to really have internal power. He is actually able to resist us for such a long time.
Don't worry, our spiritual power circulates and never ends, while his internal power will soon be exhausted. Then he will regret why he used such a method to resist us.
Exactly. When his internal power is exhausted, he will self-explode. At that time, he will end terribly.
You're bluffing me again. Isn't it just the meridian could explode? If Milan Martin were here, it will be nice to let her whip me.
It seems he won't be convinced. Guys, put some more effort. Send him to the afterlife.
Hernan, he is full of tricks. In the long-term stalemate, I'm afraid he will trick us again. It's better to let the disciples continue to maintain the form, but we split up and attack.
Good idea. Let's do it this way.
The disciples continue.
You asked for this. Turn into a roast pig.
Ah.
The wind comes.
Such strong internal power.
Inexperienced. Young Master Wilson, your next move wouldn't be flying sand and roaming stones, huh?
Evan Johnson, don't be too arrogant. All disciples, follow my command. 4 symbols. Divine sealing array. Reform.
Hey. No one told me. The third challenge is endless mode. Hey, you're cheating.
Since you've come to be my husband, you must follow my rules. Less talk. Take up the fight.
Hey, you.
Look, what's wrong with him?
Needless to say, he finally couldn't hold on to the power of the array. He thinks his minor talents can break the spiritual power of so many elite disciples. Wishful thinking.
I feel the hidden spiritual power is circulating within the body. It tries to break the meridians. It was suppressed for too long. No way. I must stabilize. To guide it and release slowly. Overwhelm the spiritual power, instead of it overwhelming me.
Huff, little hooligan. You should give in, huh? If you admit defeat, Miss Williams may make them stop and spare you a dog's life.
You are the dog. Your whole family are dogs. If you want to beg, then do so. I sure as hell won't admit defeat.
Don't be so stubborn. If you insist on holding out, you'll only end up as an insignificant lost soul. If you have regrets now, it's not too late.
To marry you, I'm not afraid of hell, let alone being insignificant.
And go straight to hell. Consider it me meddling too much.
Thank you for your concern, wife. Your kindness I have received.
You have come to this, but still have no repentance. Things have come to this, yet you dare to be glib and flirt with Miss Williams. You will suffer consequences.
Come at me if you dare. I will be tougher than the challenges. Sooner or later, it'll push me to be a grandmaster.
Ha ha ha. Truly shameless. You are at your end, but still fantasize about being grandmaster.
Since he wants to be, let's make it happen for him in the netherworld.
If you're not on your way to hell, I would indeed want to be your friend. What a pity. It's your arrogance that did this.
I declare Evan Johnson's challenge. It is impossible. Set by the 4 great families, many disciples, 4 symbols. Divine sealing array has never failed. How could you?
It was a blessing in disguise. Unexpectedly, this inferior product easily was taken from my hands. My grandmaster may don't know.
Inferior product. What does that mean?
All-encompassing heavenly pull. Sky-rending slash.
This is the legendary sky-rending slash. It's my first time seeing it.
This time, have I broken the array yet?
Good heavens, his spiritual power is so strong to break.
4 symbols. Divine sealing array. His realm of spiritual cultivation has already surpassed us all.
Are you in the fusion heaven realm?
Good wife, you have the discerning eyes to recognize my realm. How about it? Willing to marry me, aren't you?
Impossible. Only those at the Grandmaster level can contend with Fusion Sky Pillar. How could you possibly be more powerful than Grandmasters?
Could it be that he has used sort of blinding trick?
I don't believe it. In this world today, there has not been Grandmasters of Fusion Heaven Realm. This is the ultimate aspiration of all practitioners. How could you have achieved it?
I don't believe it either. Miss Williams, let's have another round.
If you want more, come on. I'm about to get married. How about it, wife? Do you have anything else to say? Just yield to your husband.
Fine. I always keep my word. You passed these 3 challenges. From now on, you are the son-in-law of Williams. Wait.
Wife, why aren't you leading me inside?
Getting in is easy, but you must first pass my test.
Are you ever going to stop? I find that you don't keep your word. You said passing 3 challenges can become the family's son-in-law. Why are you lying now?
Being the family's son-in-law and being my husband have fundamental difference.
Affectation. What is the difference between them?
Being the family's son-in-law only requires the family's criteria, but I might not be convinced.
So you say how? How can one conquer you?
The one who wants to be my husband must be someone I truly admire and respect. Do you say there is any difference between them?
You actually managed to make pretentious talk seem to be quite reasonable.
So, are you willing or not to accept this challenge?
That's right. Conquering you is easy. Only by conquering your heart, you will follow me, lest you follow me reluctantly. One day in the future, you might cheat on me.
Stop talking nonsense.
Hey, am I talking nonsense? If I don't make you follow me wholeheartedly, who knows? One day when I'm asleep, you might call over those 4 to destroy me.
Stop talking nonsense. They're scions of great families, and not as filthy as you imagine.
Just now at the event, those 4 pretty boys are called over together to deal with me.
If you truly have the power, even if there were 400 pretty boys coveting, you could still rest easy, right or not?
Very well, wife. You've learned reverse psychology. All right, come on, hurry up and fight, lest you miss the auspicious time for our wedding.
Just now I noticed you used Fusion Heaven Realm's spiritual power technique. I'd like to ask for your guidance. Are you willing?
Hey, no problem about it. After we get married, what is yours will be mine, and mine will naturally be yours. If spiritual power could be transferred, I'd give you all of mine.
There's no need to give it all. I just want to spar with you. Those 3 challenges before, I was the one who acted first. This time, you go first.
Fool. Okay.
Fiona, in order to deal with this ruffian, you must be exhausted, right?
I'm the one who's most tired, okay? Mesmerizing pills, hallucinogens. I have used all my tricks. You tell me.
Who would have thought he could be so resistant? Winter, it seems your poison making isn't good enough yet.
It's not because of me. It's because his strong detoxification ability.
Winter, it can't be better than yours. Anyway, in this respect, me and Fiona are completely clueless.
Silly girl, Master only taught me poison making and never taught me detoxification.
What? How can he be so unreliable?
Actually, back then, Master had intended to teach her. But it hadn't started yet. The incident occurred.
That incident. I understand now.
All right, let's not talk about this now. This man, although he looks young, his spiritual power is formidable. At the very least, second level of Fusion Heaven Realm. In the world today, there isn't a Grand Master who can match his level. Where on earth is this person from?
It was me. I picked him up on the way.
What? Picked up on the road?
You don't know. This rascal wanted to take liberties with me as soon as he saw me. I thought to trick him back, to deal with him.
You say he took liberties with you? Could it be that he was after your treasure?
Exactly, I suspect. His purpose is my neon blood crystal. And moreover, it seems he's benefited from neon blood crystal. I beat him up, but a little while later, he was lively and kicking again.
The 3 treasures we carry, only when we encounter sect members, will be empowered. Fiona, when you faced him in the challenges, did you also notice it?
That's right. It seems that this Evan Johnson might be related to our sect.
Do you think he might be sent by our master?
Then we must hurry up to destroy him.
Milan, don't do it at the drop of a hat. As for this matter now, it's not yet clear. Don't act rashly. Fortunately, Winter placed the top-grade drug by our master on the sword. Otherwise, just the 3 of us, I'm afraid, would really be no match for him.
So what do we do next?
We cannot destroy people at will. I think, how about we break his legs? This way we won't break precepts, and he won't be able to escape. I think, how about we cripple his legs? This way, we won't break precepts, and he won't be able to escape.
Yeah, that's right. Once the meridians are severed, the spiritual power will dissipate. Fiona, the method is brilliant.
No. Doing this still have risks. If you ask me, we should just sever all his limbs, cut them all off. In this way, it would be foolproof.
I'll go get the knife.
I'll go and help sterilize it.
I have to pass the message. The Seeking Husband event needs to keep holding.
Oh my god. What kind of female bandits has the Grandmaster taught? No wonder they could do things like stealing things and running away. Ow, thank goodness my power is stronger. His drugs naturally have no effect on me. No. No, I promise to bring them back. If I don't get them under control, the Grandmaster will be in danger. Don't dismember me. I confess everything.
All right. So what I just said was all heard by you.
Correct. Today, no matter what you confess, you must go to hell.
Hold on. You said you were going to confess.
3 venerable masters. We are from the same sect. I can't bear the master's oppression, so I fled down the mountain. As a result, by a fluke, I encountered Master Martin.
What? You also were sent by the master?
Look at your impatience. You can't even understand words. He said he couldn't bear the oppression, so escaped from the mountain.
I don't quite believe it.
Hey, Venerable Master Taylor. Although it's our first meeting, I feel that you are especially kind, extremely understanding, extremely compassionate.
Compassionate? Sorry, I really don't have that. Go on. How did he oppress you? If you dare to spout nonsense, I'll turn you into a human swine.
Hey. Master often beats and scolds me.
You are so capable. Being beaten and scolded by him won't do him any favors.
Up on the mountain, I discovered a big secret about him. Then he gave me a bracelet that suppresses spiritual power. Eventually, I found out this bracelet is of no use to me.
Big secret?
Don't keep staring at me. Anyway, I can't return. Since I've met all the masters, let's enjoy our lives together.
Fiona, I didn't expect he is so pitiable. Why don't we take him in?
He is probably not lying. Besides, his power is extraordinary. Having him by our side can also fully protect us.
That's right. In recent times, I've noticed many mysterious people secretly following us around. Why not just keep him as our bodyguard? But the marriage must be annulled.
Although we're near in age, how could I dare to marry Master? That would be overstepping.
As long as you know, from now on, follow us.
Today is the birthday of Martin's father. Let me buy some gifts. Boss.
We're not here to buy insurance. Oh, our place here caters to the wealthy. Why is a stinky insurance seller here? We need business with
You? Why do you look down on people? How do you know that I can't afford your stuff?
With that poor and shabby appearance, you better hurry to sell insurance.
I'm the chief steward of our family. Come here to pick a few things, that catch my eye, okay?
These are inestimable treasures. This isn't a vegetable market. Piss off, piss off, piss off.
Hey, if I could buy the things here, would you no longer rush me?
If you can afford the cheapest item we have here, I wouldn't rush you. How about it?
Cheap goods are no good quality. If I buy the most expensive.
Fine. Come on. This is our shop's best treasure. It's worth 90 million. If you buy it, I'll bow down to you.
He wanted to play a trick on others, but ended up being outwitted.
This treasure, we ordinary people don't even dare to touch it. But he, on the other hand, wants to buy the most expensive.
That's ignorance. This store has already been open for nearly 3 generations. Their shop's best treasure is not something ordinary people can afford.
Why aren't you speaking anymore? Are you paying with cash or card or with a check? Oh, don't tell me. You've hidden your check in that insurance policy document. Haha.
You?
You say this thing is worth 90 million?
How so? Are you trying to bargain? Forgive my bluntness. Even if I cut the price in half, you couldn't afford it lifetime.
Hey, don't even talk about having. This thing isn't even worth 5,000.
What did you say?
I said, this kind of counterfeit, including the cost of labor, at most is worth 2,000.
What did you say? You're saying this is a counterfeit. This is something our boss personally acquired. He is a respected veteran in the industry with decades of experience. How could he make a mistake?
Young man, if you can't afford it, just leave. Don't slander here. Saying best treasure is counterfeit. Be careful, or you'll get beaten.
That's right. Our boss will be here any minute. If you keep talking nonsense here, our boss will have one beats you.
Get beaten even for the truth. This thing is indeed a counterfeit. If it isn't, I'll compensate you 90 million.
Wow. Hey, everyone has seen it. Let everyone bear witness. When our boss arrives in a while, it'll be a slap in his face.
Kid, the owner of this store is the best antique expert in city. He comes from distinguished family ones with an astonishing background. I advise you to admit your mistake. Don't court trouble here.
The foremost antique expert can still buy fakes? What kind of expert is that?
I heard someone say, what kind of expert am I? How so? You experts have grudges against you.
Boss, you finally arrived. He's causing trouble in our place. He's talking nonsense. He said our best treasure is a fake. Oh, you're in trouble for spouting nonsense. Immediately, our boss will let you know the consequences of offending him.
If I can prove this item is a fake, you must fulfill your promise to kneel down and kowtow to me.
You're dreaming. Boss, this person, he just...
Kneel down.
Did you hear? Our boss is telling you to kneel for tarnishing our reputation.
You've tarnished our reputation. Kneel down to this young man.
What? Let me kneel down? Boss, are you mistaken?
Young man, your eyes for treasure are sharp. This truly is a fake. The genuine one is at my home. For safety, I didn't tell anyone in the shop. I didn't expect it will be mistaken.
What? So that means this is really a fake?
You've learned nothing from me, not even as good as the first glance of this young man. You are fired. Today, I'll settle your salary.
Boss, I was wrong. Don't fire me. I won't look down on others again.
Get out.
Hey, boss, just teach him a lesson. Why fire him? Besides, I'm just here for a stroll.
Young man, I'm not sure if you want to work at my store. When I am not here, you can help seek treasures for me.
I am just a worker. I don't want another job. Moreover, today, I'm here to pick a birthday gift. So no need for a job.
Hey, young man. Haha. Today is the first time we meet. Feel free to pick any of these. Consider it a meeting gift for you. From now on, please come by and give some advice.
Really? Then I will pick. I'll take this one.
Hey, the jade pendant has been on display for a long time but can't be sold. Why would you pick it, young man?
Hey, boss, how much are you willing to sell it?
Haha. Well, let me test you first. Why did you prefer it?
Although it doesn't fetch much, it doesn't mean this jade pendant is not valuable.
Discerning eye? You're right. This jade is a gift to you. Let us be friends. Ha ha ha.
It is a true treasure. No, I can't, boss. I can't just take it for free. Let me pay you for it. In broad daylight, how dare you rob?
Rob? This is the treasure lost by Northern Sea Sect 20 years ago.
Exactly. You two are both thieves.
I really had no idea about that. I got it from a beggar 15 years ago. How would I know that? It's a treasure of your sect.
You don't know. He knows.
Didn't your mother teach you not to point at others?
Yo, what can you do if I do so? Well, I tell you, give it to me today, and I'll let you go.
Everyone, I did not know this jade pendant is related to your sect, but just by your word, it's not possible to take it away.
Ouch. What's up? What do you want to do?
Young man, I advise you not to confront them. The Northern Sea Sect is a very powerful sect in the city. If you offend them, I'm afraid you won't be able to stand your ground in this city.
I just came out to wander around today. Don't want to fight with others.
Kiddo. You're scared,
This little brother is giving in. Just let him off the hook.
How dare you get in the way of Northern Sea Sect?
How dare your sect fight and cause trouble on the street?
Yo, what do you want to do?
What happened? I asked you to buy a gift. You've been here to slack off all morning, right?
Master, this hooligan is causing trouble. I wanted to teach him a lesson, but I didn't because you told me I shouldn't show off my abilities casually.
Hooligan? Ah, this brother looks handsome and dignified. How could he be a hooligan?
The beauty's right. I'm just here to retrieve something missing from our sect. How could I be a hooligan, eh?
Since you say that, then I allow you to beat him.
Hey, Beauty, why do you turn hostile faster than turning pages?
I've always been like this.
Did you hear that? My master allowed me to beat you, hoodlum.
Hey, kid, I've given you face.
Hey, Evan, this man seems to possess exceptional power. If you can't win later, run away and don't try to resist stubbornly.
Did you see that? Even this beauty has noticed it.
Relax, master. Dealing with this kind of hoodlum is also our duty as cultivators. Come on.
Kid, I'm not afraid.
This, it has nothing to do with us. We'll be leaving first.
This is the cold ice palm, only belonging to Northern Sea Sect. Anyone struck by the palm's wind will be afflicted by the chill air, which won't disperse for 10 years.
Just this bit of chill air, and you call it the cold ice palm? Chill won't disperse for 10 years?
You less arrogant, don't underestimate the power of our cold ice palm.
Tell you the truth. Any cultivator hit by the palm's wind, my cold ice palm, will lose spiritual power greatly.
That's right, but when your little breeze blew over, aside from feeling a bit chilly, I felt nothing at all.
Don't be arrogant, kid. Take another palm strike from me. This can't be possible.
Thanks for your help, master.
You little imp. He couldn't beat you, and it has nothing to do with me.
If it weren't for you poisoning him, my power might have been weakened by him.
What? Poison? I haven't eaten anything.
Foolish. The top poisoner wouldn't deign to use poison in food or water. That's too deliberate and too foolish.
Oh, then I would like to hear how I poisoned him.
My master is a top-notch poison expert. She would certainly not use such a stupid method. The expert like my master poisoned you.
Cut the chatter, kid, and speak up.
When you drooled over my master's beauty, she poisoned you.
This man looks handsome and dignified. How could he be a hooligan?
You both are too despicable.
Despicable? The truly despicable one is you. In broad daylight, you robbed others' belongings. Aren't you despicable? Evan, don't waste your words on him. The birthday banquet will start. We should get in the car quickly. Master Williams is waiting for us.
I'll toast to you all. Welcome everyone to attend my father's birthday banquet.
Welcome. Miss Martin is modesty. Your father is our Dragon City's most prestigious business boss. As his followers, we must come here with gifts.
That's right. Even the 4 great families have sent their people with gifts. It's an honor for us to attend the birthday banquet of Martin,
The Hernan.
The Wilson.
And the Green family's wish.
Mr. Martin have vast happiness and enduring longevity.
Welcome. Good. Good.
Mr. Martin?
Dad.
Mr. Martin?
Dad, are you having a headache again? Dad?
It's not because I said it. Mr. Martin is good in all respects, except his headache. For many years, so many doctors have tried, but none of them provided a cure.
I've heard about the top one. Dr. Howard is superb.
With the Martin's influence, inviting Dr. Howard over could cure his illness.
This kind of illness has really worn him down.
Call Dr. Howard for me.
What are you waiting for? Hurry and invite Dr. Howard over.
Ah, Master, you are an expert in drugs. Why not help Mr. Martin and treat him?
I only know how to poison, but don't know how to treat people.
Dr. Howard has arrived. Mr. Martin could be saved.
Dr. Howard, please check my father. Could his headache be cured?
This illness is ferocious and incurable. I'm out of options.
What, Dr. Howard? What are you saying? Then who else can save my father?
Even I can't cure the illness of Mr. Martin. It's useless to seek anyone in city.
Then what should we do? Dr. Howard...
I advise Miss Martin to spend more time with your father and prepare for the funeral.
My God, a birthday turned into a funeral. Could Mr. Martin, the formidable patriarch, just end here?
I've heard Dr. Howard can save people from great danger. He said Mr. Martin is beyond help. It seems to be true.
You're right.
Shut up! Dr. Howard, as long as you can cure my father's headache, the rare treasures of the Martins are all free for your pick.
Who said he can't be saved? Mr. Martin can clearly be saved.
This young man, if Mr. Martin could be treated, I'll save him even without payment. How dare I, Dr. Howard, slap my own face and smash my own reputation in the presence of major families in Dragon City.
What, Dad? Dad, wake up. Dad, you can't go. Dad.
Evan, don't make trouble.
To attract the attention of women, how dare you boast about it and challenge Dr. Howard?
Don't think your little tricks qualify you to lecture Dr. Howard.
We are all cultivators, so knowing some medicine is normal, but no one dares to show off. Before the expert, Dr. Howard, what do you count as?
If you ask me, cultivators in Dragon City should drive out this little beggar from here, lest it tarnish the reputation of our Dragon City.
Hey, it's strange, bro. Why are your reactions so strong? Are you afraid I'll cure Mr. Martin or something?
You are ignorant and arrogant, but I won't stoop to your level. You better leave, lest you incite public wrath. Then I can't protect you.
I find it quite strange. Such a simple case of headache. You, a renowned doctor in the city, can't even cure it. You aren't afraid of public wrath. I merely said that I can cure it. Will it cause public outrage? What a joke. Ha ha ha.
I've practiced medicine many years and treated countless difficult and complicated diseases. You, with no experience, a little ruffian, dare to question my medical expertise.
I doubt you. True gold is not afraid of fire. Come on, cure him now, and I'll not doubt you anymore.
Forget it, Evan. You've not been here long, so don't know Dr. Howard's skills.
In our cultivation realm, we all greatly admire Dr. Howard to the point of prostration. Indeed, no one can match him.
If he decrees one's end, no one could keep the person alive.
What if I say I can keep him alive?
If you can keep him alive, I'll kneel and kowtow 3 times to you in front of them. I'll never practice medicine again. I'll offer the title of best doctor to you.
Well, these are your own words.
Hold on! Miss Martin, don't listen to this little ruffian. This kid is unknown in the world of cultivation. He wants to show off. If he fails to cure him, no one cares. The loss of his face. But it's an insult to the Martins.
Then what do you suggest we do?
I have already sent people to River City by helicopter to fetch King Cardiotonic Bolus of the Fills. It will be here soon.
Could your King Cardiotonic Bolus cure my father's illness?
Alas, Dr. Howard said the illness is incurable, so no medicine will work. The bolus can only make Mr. Martin briefly regain consciousness. Oh, for a moment. If you've anything you want to say, you should hurry.
What? Dad! Dad, wake up! Dad, you can't go, Dad!
The bolus has been fetched.
Quickly!
Thank heavens. Mr. Martin has the chance to make arrangements for his daughter. Otherwise, it would truly be a pity.
The king cardiotonic bolus of the Phils is indeed a miraculous medicine. It can make those who are doomed survive a little longer.
They're not related. How could one bear to part with such good medicine and not hide it?
Can't you see that? The Phils covet power and status of the Martins for a long time.
Now, Mr. Martin hangs by a thread. He worries about most is Miss Martin. If Mr. Martin could promise to betroth his daughter to the Phil.
So that's how it is. Ah, it seems young Master Phil is going to make a fortune.
Oh, I'm confused about why he is so enthusiastic to save Mr. Martin. It turns out that he has his mind set on Miss Martin.
You little rascal, you stop talking nonsense.
Ah, the fair lady is a fine match for the gentleman. This is as it should be. However, Mr. Martin is clearly fine. Every one of you actually curses him. Too bad.
Little rascal, the people present are protecting you from making jokes.
Exactly. You are the miracle-working doctor. Don't add to the chaos. Hurry back and wash up for bed.
Kid, if you effect the last talking between Mr. Martin and Miss Martin, I think Mr. Phil will not let you off.
Everyone knows Mr. Phil admires Miss Martin. If you dare to ruin his prospects, 4 families will be your enemies.
Of course, the Phil family is the leader of 4 great families.
Dad, you're awake.
Mr. Martin, instruct what you want. I'll look after Milan.
Dad.
Impossible. King Cardiotonic Bolus should preserve life for 2 hours. How could it fail so quickly?
Dad, wake up. Dad.
Stop it. What do you understand, hooligan? Mr. Martin can't endure such tossing. Leave him quickly.
If you dare touch me again and hurt Mr. Martin, you cannot bear the consequences.
Evan, can you really treat illness?
When your dad was on stage, he looked rosy-cheeked. If he passed out due to headache, he shouldn't have rosy-cheeked face. I'm just having a try.
What do you mean, having a try?
Easier said than done. He is in critical condition. Yet you keep moving him around and just want to have a try. Miss Martin, remember him. After your father passed away, he is the one who ruined your father.
Who said I passed away?
Dad, you're awake.
Mr. Martin, you're awake. This can't be possible.
What? What's going on? What method did you use?
Dad, oh. Dad, are you okay?
Hey, speak up. How did you treat Mr. Martin? He was vomiting black blood.
Stop making a fuss. It is not a relapse of his headache. Instead, someone poisoned him.
What? I've been poisoned?
Who dares to poison my father?
How is that possible? If Mr. Martin was poisoned, how could I not have noticed?
But my King Cardiotonic Bolus is real.
I never said you poisoned him. This poison takes at least an hour to take effect after entering. At that time, your helicopter hadn't even taken off yet.
Everyone, don't listen to his spouting nonsense that Mr. Martin is poisoned is completely unfounded. I think he just wants to catch our attention by talking nonsense.
Young man, what's going on?
The poison is quite peculiar. Mr. Martin, would you mind explaining when did you feel that something was wrong?
I do suffer from headaches, but for today's banquet, I had a checkup covering all aspects in advance. I take great care of myself, so even up to now, I don't believe it's because of my headache.
So at the banquet, when did you start feeling unwell?
Everything was normal. When I was receiving gifts, I felt a bout of dizziness. And I thought it was because too many people were in the banquet and the air was not circulating, so I didn't pay much attention. And then I didn't know anything.
There must be problems in the gifts.
Impossible!
Uncle Martin, we 4 great families would absolutely never do such a despicable thing.
Yes, there's no need. We have no need to hear this brat's nonsense.
Johnson, you dare to cause a rift among us, I'll make sure you go to hell.
Miss Martin, I advise you to stay away from this Evan Johnson. He's talking nonsense. Don't be fooled.
Evan Johnson, do you have evidence for the claims? The 4 great families are the arms of the Martins. How could they harm us?
don't know what arm or wing they are. I'm not clear on their thinking. I just want to clarify where the poison came from. According to the description, the problem arose when giving gifts.
Dr. Howard, what exactly is going on?
Since you are capable, I presume you must have a solution.
You scold me as a ruffian and say that I'm talking nonsense, and in the end, don't you still have to rely on me to save lives, huh? However, I can save them with a condition.
What condition?
Mr. Martin, I just saved you. But this old man cursed me fiercely. Now these 4 unlucky fellows should be saved by me again. What if I work hard and save them all, they curse me again?
If you detoxify the 4 of us, we will kneel to express our thanks. From now on, you'll be honored guest of the 4 great families.
Good. Not just that, I also want to have the title of the best doctor in Dragon City.
You?
Howard, you've also seen that. These people in trouble now are all young master of 4 great families. You can't ignore their lives for the sake of your reputation, right?
Yes, Dr. Howard. Could the title be more important than their lives?
A doctor's heart is like parents. Could it be fake that your treatment is out of compassion?
Dr. Howard, I think you should give way to the younger man.
Dr. Howard is not competent and cold-blooded. He would rather watch patients suffer than giving up his title.
That's right. You aren't qualified to treat people.
All right. I give up.
Young man, if you can save them now, you are the best doctor of Dragon City. Are you satisfied now?
Okay, still treat me like a child? I just want to take down someone's arrogance. The poison in these few people is still minor, and they should not take much effort to be saved. All of you, step aside. Why does this feeling seem familiar?
Why aren't you kneeling to thank? It's all because of Evan that you're alive.
Thank you, our savior.
Our savior.
Johnson, we paid our respects to you in front of so many people, yet you showed no movement. That's too complacent of you.
The tray for holding gifts.
Tray? Hey. What's wrong?
Someone smeared poison on the tray. Everyone who touched the tray has been affected.
Milan, you just touched the tray. Are you okay?
Evan, check if Milan is all right.
This poison is ineffective against her.
Why is it ineffective against me?
It's not just ineffective against you. It's ineffective against all 4 of us.
What you mean is...
This poison. I honed and refined this poison with my own hands on the mountain.
What are you saying? You are the one who poisoned.
Make it clear. This matter involves you.
Oh, enough. Evan Johnson, stop being so mysterious. Quickly tell us, what exactly happened?
I didn't administer the poison, but I know who did.
Could it be?
Master.
What? Master?
Evan Johnson, Grandmaster, asked me to inquire you. Have you captured the 3 traitors?
What traitors?
Are you saying we are traitors?
Exactly. The Grandmaster sent him, specifically to capture you 3 traitors, retrieve the treasure stolen, and bring them back to the mountain. Currently, he hasn't accomplished any of it. Grandmaster will soon come for you.
Esteemed Master, Evan has not yet completed the task assigned by the Grandmaster. I'm ashamed to face the Grandmaster. Esteemed Master, I implore you to apologize on my behalf.
Well, Evan Johnson, when you sought refuge with me, I felt that your motives were impure. It turns out you are the person sent by the demon to harm us. I regret not destroying you back then.
Evan Johnson, ever since we learned of your identity, the 3 of us have never harmed you. You even have ulterior motives.
Evan Johnson, today, you saved my father's life. I'm very grateful to you, but if you capture my 2 sisters, I'll definitely not let you succeed.
Hierarchy. Master's order is hard to disobey, but I have never done a thing that would harm the 3 masters.
You were exposed early. No, that's not right. Could this poison be administered by you?
Fine. All of these things were all orchestrated by you. You're too malicious. Evan Johnson, I have no grievances against you. Why did you sabotage my birthday and pull off such a malicious act?
We have long suspected your spiritual power is so high, yet you are mixed among us. What exactly is your purpose?
So, this was your intention.
I was sent by the Grandmaster to complete a task, but I have not poisoned anyone.
Then tell me who did it. You can detoxicate it so easily. If not you, then it must be someone behind you.
This poison was administered by you.
I was merely following orders.
Why did you do this?
I relay a message from Grandmaster. Now I give you an opportunity. With your abilities, you could easily deal with them. Destroy them as quickly as possible. Report back to me.
The treasure has already merged with them. If they are harmed, your treasures won't be retrievable.
Then execute the 3 of them. Treasures are not important.
Treasures are not important. Treasures are not important. As treasures are not important, why have me search for them?
No need to ask anymore. The 3 of us know the reason.
That's right. We inadvertently encountered Master cultivating. He already had deviant practices. Possessed by deviant practices, he will ruin anyone they see. That is why we 3 had to flee.
When the 3 of us came down, we took treasures guarding the temple. These 3 treasures will greatly increase the spiritual power, but they can also increase a person's power possessed by deviant practices.
So, why does our Grandmaster appear so normal in front of me?
It might be because our master is powerful, with great internal power. He can temporarily suppress his own nature, so he is able to appear like a normal person and converse with you.
Exactly. The Grandmaster sent me this time, and didn't intend to hide the truth.
No, this can't be possible. I'm utterly loyal to him. Why would he want to harm me?
Master didn't ask you to return. You are merely the Grandmaster's tool. A tool to deal with traitors. It's a pity that you as a tool are not handy. Master can't wait any longer. It falls to me to deal with you. Deal with 3 traitors and retrieve treasures.
Evan.
Masters, I truly did not intend to harm you. I just wanted to retrieve treasures, to report back to the Grandmaster. I truly did not harm you all.
There are many things that you don't know. We don't blame you. Evan. Protect Evan.
You 3 traitors have quite the nerve.
In order to protect ourselves, we can't concern too much, esteemed master. If it weren't for you pressing us, we wouldn't have resorted to this.
Then come at me. Let me destroy you 3 to eliminate the harm for our sect.
The 4 great families form a ray.
I have arduous cultivation on the mountain for many years. You few good-for-nothings who indulge in food and play also want to defeat me. You are dreaming. Those who fight against me all meet with a bad end. Are you sure you want to try?
4 symbols divine sealing array.
Break up. You. What are you all doing?
With our current strength, the power that treasures can exert is limited. But to deal with you, it should be enough.
Huh.
Fiona, this is the soul sealing.
Right. The records have mentioned, if these 3 treasures combined together, the soul sealing will be activated. Didn't expect it to be so shocking.
That's correct. Once the soul sealing is activated, the opponent would immediately lose control of his spirits. He will be doomed.
Fiona.
3 treasures can only be used once in a lifetime. Moreover, when we came down the mountain, we've already merged the spirit of treasures with our body and mind. Because of my decision, I am afraid that we all will soon have depleted the spiritual power.
Fiona. Even if we lost our spiritual power, I have no regrets. Initially, when I followed you down, I decided to follow you forever. Whatever decision you make, we all support you.
That's right. It doesn't matter. If our spiritual power is gone, as long as I can still poison, I can still scheme for wealth and life.
Do you really think you have won? Ha 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 ha. I have been cultivating for years. When the time arrives, you 3 wretched girls ruined my good deeds. Stole my treasure to prevent me from becoming the top master when I was at my peak. At that time, I made up my mind to destroy you all.
You hate us, we can understand, but Evan is innocent. Why do you want to harm him?
If he weren't so gifted, if it weren't so easy for him to cultivate too the fusion heaven realm that I can't reach, perhaps I would have spared him.
Your disciple has such high talent. You should be proud.
Nonsense. I only feel threatened. It made me unable to sleep at night. I think about it day and night. Finally, I came up with an idea that would get you all, ha ha ha. That's to exploit his blind loyalty and let him come down the mountain to find you. Ha ha ha.
Good. Since you sent him down to catch us, then why did you give him the bracelet? That suppresses his spiritual power.
All treasures have their owners. After you managed to steal the treasures for safety, I guess, you'll definitely merge treasures with your body and mind. Even if I take them back, it wouldn't matter anymore. I was just hoping that you 3 would get rid of him for me to solve the trouble in my heart. All treasures have their owners. After you managed to steal the treasures for safety, I guess, you'll definitely merge treasures. Even if I take them back, it wouldn't matter anymore. I was just hoping that you 3 would get rid of him for me to solve the trouble in my heart. Go to hell.
Evan!
I was wholeheartedly loyal to you. I obeyed you. I worshipped you. I did my best to complete tasks. In your heart, I have become a bane to you.
Evan, you're all right now?
You have all forgotten. Your 3 treasures can enhance my spiritual power. Because you have been injured, I haven't recovered much. However, to deal with you, it's enough.
Evan Johnson, your spiritual power is truly unfathomable. Ha ha ha. Esteemed master followed me so long. You, as steady as a mountain, abruptly took a slap from him. To an ordinary person, this slap will result in broken bones. Yet you didn't budge, with no single hair harmed. You are my greatest worry.
It seems the masters were right. You indeed have fallen into devilry, and it's not a light affliction.
Ha 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 ha. Say what you will. Before I deal with you, I'll first destroy these 3 girls, because they messed up my plan.
I won't let you succeed.
Ha ha ha. Evan Johnson, you took a fancy for their beauty. Don't forget, they are your revered masters.
This is none of your business. All I know is to defeat you, great villain of the sect.
Ha ha ha. It's a joke. Ha ha ha. 3 traitors who stole the treasures and a villain who wanted to ruin their grandmaster. You all turn it around to say that your grandmaster is the great villain. It's simply absurd.
Enough nonsense. Let's see. Who would be the winner?
Fine. I just don't believe that. After so many years of cultivation, I cannot defeat one of my disciples. Come on. But by all means, do not hold back.
Of course, I will not facing a demon who schemes with malicious and tyrannical intent. I, Evan Johnson, will not show mercy, no matter who you are.
Yeah.
masters, I will protect you all.